Hey everyone, we've got some exciting news about The Paper, and this is huge. Just one day before the show's September 4th premiere on Peacock, the streamer has already given it an early Season 2 renewal. That's right, they're so confident in this series that they're not even waiting to see how audiences react. This early pickup is a major vote of confidence from NBCUniversal, especially considering The Paper is set in the Office universe and has been generating serious buzz behind the scenes. Today's show announcement. The renewal news was officially announced Wednesday morning when stars Domhnall Gleeson and Sabrina Impacciatore appeared on NBC's Today Show. That's quite the platform to make this kind of announcement. Season 2 development. Here's what's really cool. Series co-creator Greg Daniels is already working on Season 2 plans. The early green light gives him and fellow executive producer and showrunner Michael Coman plenty of time to make sure The Paper returns around the same time next year. Daniels recently told Variety, "We definitely have ideas. We've been talking about stories for a possible Season 2, and it'll be interesting to see what the audience thinks. We've gotten really good feedback from people inside the company and journalists and friends, but you never know what the broader world of Office fans are going to think of it." Executive confidence. Perlina Igbokwe, the chairman of TV studios, NBC Entertainment and Peacock Scripted at NBCU, had nothing but praise for Daniel's work. She said, "Having seen all the episodes, I think he's done an incredible job. These are characters you just grow to love and appreciate what he's doing in the show. I think they do an incredible job of landing the season. So I am very hopeful and optimistic that the audience will feel the same." Plot and main character. So what's The Paper actually about? Domhnall Gleeson stars as Ned Sampson, a successful salesman in the toilet paper division of paper-centric conglomerate Enervate. Here's where it gets interesting. Ned hasn't worked in journalism since college, but he's suddenly given a massive new task: help save the company's small market newspaper in Toledo, where he's just been named editor-in-chief. The problem? The Toledo Truth Teller only employs one or two legitimate reporters, tops. Ned is idealistic and has big plans to make it work, but he's definitely got his work cut out for him. And that challenge is exactly why it's all being filmed by a documentary crew. The Office connection. And here's the kicker. It's the same documentary crew that previously spent years shooting Dunder Mifflin's Scranton branch, as we saw in The Office. This makes The Paper an official spin-off, not just a spiritual successor. Full cast details. Besides Gleeson and Sabrina Impacciatore, The Paper features an impressive ensemble cast including Chelsea Fry, Melvin Gregg, Gibemesola Ikumelo, Alex Edelman, Ramona Young, Tim Key, and here's a treat for Office fans. Oscar Nunez is reprising his role as Oscar from The Office. Oscar and the documentary crew are the two main on-screen connections between The Office and The Paper. The first season will also feature several guest stars including Eric Rahill, Tracy Letts, Molly Ifram, Mo Welch, Alan Havey, Dwayne Shepard Sr., Nate Jackson, and Nancy Lenehan. Production team. Behind the scenes, Greg Daniels serves as co-creator, co-showrunner, executive producer, writer, and director for episode 101 under his Deedle D Productions banner. Michael Coman from Nathan For You is co-creator, co-showrunner, executive producer, and writer. Other executive producers include Howard Klein, Ben Silverman, Banijay Americas, and the original Office UK creators Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. The show comes from Universal Television, a division of Universal Studio Group. Season 1 had an impressive roster of directors, including Greg Daniels, Ken Kwapis, Yana Gorskaya, Paul Lieberstein, Tazba Chavez, Jason Woliner, Jennifer Salata, Matt Sohn, Dave Rogers, and Jeff Blitz. Release strategy change. Here's something really interesting about the release strategy. Peacock will premiere all 10 episodes of The Paper in a binge release on Thursday, September 4th. This was actually a last-minute decision by the streamer after seeing the positive feedback for the show. They also realized that The Office has become one of the most binged series of all time, and that's how most people watch the series now. International distribution. Meanwhile, overseas, Sky has acquired exclusive Season 2 rights to The Paper in the UK and Ireland. That's some serious international confidence right there. Peacock comedy lineup. For Peacock comedies, The Paper joins Ted as the two shows that have received renewals. Peacock's Poker Face and Twisted Metal, which both recently completed their second seasons, are still awaiting word on their fates. New comedies coming up include The Miniature Wife, The Burbs, and Dig. Final thoughts. So there you have it. The Paper is getting the royal treatment from Peacock with an early renewal, a full binge release, and serious backing from NBCUniversal. For fans of The Office, this could be exactly what we've been waiting for. What do you think? Are you excited to dive back into that documentary-style workplace comedy world? Let me know in the comments below.